Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mackenzie with Haven Making Mama, where I talk about having a more simple, more slow, more Christ-filled homemaking experience. And today we're going to talk about the most basic hospital bag outline that you can have and to make it more customizable to you. We are about to have baby number 3. We're super excited. We're just a month away. And I realized I need to get my hospital bag packed. With this being baby number 3 and my past 2 experiences of having a cesarean and a scheduled induction, that I overpacked the last few times. I definitely made it harder, mostly on my husband, to carry all this stuff out, including me and the baby, you know. This time I am cutting back a ton. I want to show you what I will be packing in my bag and a few more things that I'll end up throwing in as time gets closer. You can search the internet for hospital bags and what to pack and how to be prepared and all the things you need. There are extensive lists on Pinterest, and honestly, everybody's is different. What you're gonna need is very different from somebody else depending on what your experience is like. I know we often want to be over-prepared just in case something happens, but more often than not, we end up being over-prepared and overburdened with everything we take. Before I show you what I will be packing in my hospital bag, I just want to emphasize again that this is very, very basic. In fact, I have more broad categories of items which you can read more about in the description link below that help make it more customizable to you, but give you an idea of what you can be packing in your hospital bag. For example, the first one is just comfy clothes to wear. This ranges for so many women. So many women will say to take a nightgown or to take your own birthing gown. Just take PJs or just a nursing top. Whatever you want to take to be comfortable while staying at the hospital, take that. Guaranteed you probably won't change as often as you think you will, and so you won't need to take as many changes of clothes as you probably think. I stayed in the hospital gown with my first, and I stayed in my own nightgown with my second pretty much the whole time I was at the hospital. The days kind of blend together between just trying to adjust to having a new baby, breastfeeding, healing. I personally just didn't even shower or change until the day that we were going home. That worked for me. That's what I'm assuming is probably going to happen this time. Okay, here is a look at what will be in my hospital bag and my husband's and for baby. This is not everything, just because some of it we won't need until last minute and some of it's a little harder to show. But we'll start with the diaper bag. This is my favorite diaper bag. We had a backpack before that fell apart within the first 9 months of having it, and bought this minimalist Ryla pack that I absolutely love, and maybe one day I can show you all the things about it, but it is amazing, and it comes with 3 pouches, so everything will go in here except for my husband's stuff, but everything for me and baby will go into the diaper bag. So to start, I have my nightgown. This is a Lates by Kate Always dress, and it's well loved. It has been through my other 2. It is great for nursing. Very open, very flowy. Fantastic if you have a cesarean because it's not rubbing up against everything. I wore this the entire time I was at the hospital with my second, and it just made me feel more at home, was more comfortable. So I definitely recommend a comfortable PJs of whatever sort you want. Are definitely nursing friendly and just help you feel comfortable and relaxed while there. Toiletries. I keep it very, very basic. I know I'm going to want deodorant and leave-in conditioner. I have natural wavy hair, as you saw, so I do not really plan to wash my hair. I don't often anyways, but at least to give it some shine. Chapstick, hand sanitizer. I'll also pack, a toothbrush and toothpaste for myself and for my husband. Really basic toiletries. Some women really like having makeup. I personally don't wear makeup, so I'm not concerned with having makeup at the hospital. But if that is for you, just pack really light. That is it for toiletries. I will also make sure I have a change of clothes to go home in and a nursing bra to go home in as well. And that's pretty much it for me. For my husband, it's very similar. I'll make sure he's got his deodorant and glasses and toothbrush and toothpaste for toiletries. He'll have a change of clothes, maybe some PJs. With our oldest, he stayed the entire time at the hospital with me. And so I made sure he had plenty of clothes. This go around, we have more kids at home. He'll be driving back and forth. So I'll probably only pack him one change of clothing because he'll be able to come home and change if he wants to. I'll make sure that we have a phone charger packed as well between the two of us. And also what's not here but will definitely be packed is snacks. Snacks for him and snacks for me. But I will pack it in his bag so that when I ask for them, he can get them for me. Now, baby. It is very tempting to overpack for baby. You get so excited at this newborn coming and want to just have everything ready, but I learned that baby is very simple at the hospital. My last two definitely spent most of the time just in a diaper, snuggled up in a blanket, or doing skin to skin, and so I did not need as many clothes for them because of that. There really wasn't a whole lot else to take. The hospital provides a lot for baby, and I just use it while at the hospital and then come home and then use what we have here. So what I will be packing though is just one onesie for her in case we spend longer there, or if I feel that she needs to wear one, then she can. I have her coming home outfit, which is just a sleeper and a little bow because it's so cute. So those are the only two clothes I am packing for her. This may or may not even get worn. I am packing a swaddle. The hospitals often provide blankets or swaddles, but I like having a blanket that I cuddle with for a few weeks before, and it smells like me, and is also then goes home with her and becomes, recognizable to her off the bat. We do pacifiers, so I will have one on hand attached to this little blankie. This is a doll that I hand crocheted for her. This is definitely more for me than for her. I am bringing this doll along to use as a visual during labor to remind me what my goal is and to help me through each contraction. That is the very basics of what will be taken with us. A few other items that I will add as time gets closer are copies of my birth plan. I'll have my water bottle along with my husband's water bottle packed. I'll have birth affirmations to be able to put up or have on hand to help me get through. I want to mention that hospitals will provide a lot of the basic toiletries and essentials: soap, shampoo, diapers for baby, pads for you. This can go on. It really depends on the hospital. It depends on what your birthing situation was like. You can find out ahead of time and talk to the hospital and see what they will give. Maybe you already know if you've already delivered there. This is totally personal preference. You do not have to use what the hospital gives you. You can bring everything that you want to use. Hospitals do charge you for everything you take, so depending on who you talk to, some people will say just take everything because you're paying for it, or insurance is paying for it, hopefully. As I said, totally up to you. it is good just to know in case there is something that you really don't want to pack, or you're okay just using it at the hospital for the time being. So now that you kind of have an idea of just some really basic things to pack in your bag, you can print off a very customizable hospital bag checklist. You can find that in the description below, totally free, and fill it out as you go of things that you think of that you personally want to take. Be sure to check that out below. Also, like the video, hit subscribe if you want to find out how birth ends up going, or for more tips on just making life more simple and slow. See you next time. Bye.